Breaking news. A secret meeting held asking Osinbajo not to contest in 2023 because of Tinubu has been unveiled as Ogunlewa declares it undemocratic. Hello, my wonderful people. The secrets are coming out of the bag. So because Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu wants to run for this position and a lot of persons are also clamoring for the same support for Osinbajo, meaning that the vote will be divided, yes? And at the end of the day, it is a contest. The person you thought may not win may win, and the person you thought is a candidate that is sure may not win. So to prevent all this, because we know that a lot of persons are speaking on Tinubu's health, source of wealth and what have you, it may not gather as much crowd like Osinbajo. And so Osinbajo is being asked to step down and not to bother to contest. Let's get all the details. There have been war of words between the supporters of Osinbajo and the vice president of the country, and that of Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, the leader of the All Progressive Congress (APC). Why Osinbajo is yet to formally declare, some APC members are saying he shouldn't contest, as doing so will amount to betraying Tinubu, who nominated him for vice president. What what should he be doing? Is it not to support Tinubu? This is irrelevant and anti-democratic. Getting power in democracy requires struggle. Nobody can tell me because he assisted me in the past, maybe 20 years ago, then I cannot compete. Saying Osinbajo should not contest in this election because Tinubu has already indicated interest is totally and completely anti-democracy. In democracy, you have to exhibit your skill and show people what you can offer. Yes, Osinbajo served Tinubu when he was the governor of Lagos State, but he cannot be a subservient to him for life. He has to move on someday. If Osinbajo can bear the burns and withstand the rigor of contesting for the presidency, I don't think anyone should stop him. Let him go out and campaign. Let him and other aspirants, including Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, come to the battlefield and test their popularity. That was exactly what he said to the current governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, when he was pleaded with to allow Obaseki have a second tenure in APC. Obaseki came with some APC leaders and he told Obaseki he can do nothing, but that he should go and test his popularity. The race is for the fittest, brightest, and cleverest person. Nobody should beg or threaten anybody not to contest. That is not democracy. Let all qualified aspirants go and collect the form. Whoever the party picks, let that candidate be the one who will fly the party's ticket after the primary to be the one to succeed President Muhammadu Buhari if APC wins. Some chieftains have brought to the knowledge of Nigerians that a secret meeting was held where Osinbajo was advised not to bring out his interest, but to wait for a later date. The landing and the conclusion of this matter does not speak democracy or in the interest of Nigeria. If Osinbajo intends to contest, then he should do that without being pressurized or because of prejudice. He should do it because he wants to serve and should give the reason for serving and serve the people adequately. So this is what is happening. We're hearing that a secret meeting was held. And after the meeting was held, part of the conclusion from that meeting is that Osinbajo should forget about the presidential. He has not formally declared. You know that, right? Osinbajo has not formally declared or told anybody he intends to run. He hasn't. So that's they told him that he does not need to contest since his brother is already contesting. There is no need for him to go ahead and to contest. He should just take it as it is. And Tinubu has done a lot for him. He appointed him commissioner For 8 years, they served together in Lagos State. He was the Attorney General when Tinubu was the governor of Lagos State. For 8 years, they served together. And afterwards, he was the same person who nominated him to become the vice president of the country. And so they feel for that reason, he should not even, since Tinubu has already indicated interest, he should forget about it totally and completely and concentrate on doing other things and other matters and not even bother, to go for this. So this is what is happening and this is what is going on. And a lot of persons are saying it is undemocratic. Like I was earlier, trying to pass the message across. The vice president has not officially told anybody of his intention to run. No, he hasn't done that. The vice president has not done that. He hasn't spoken to anybody and declared to them and say, okay, oh, I'm not running for this position or because of ABCDZU, I'm not running. I'm going to this, that. I'm just going to, I'm not going to say anything. Again, you should know that because Buhari has no more tenure to go, if they are going to contest an election, the vice president should be given the opportunity in democracy, the first refusal right in his party, because they will contest, they will have what we call a primary within the party. It's from that primary that they will not determine, who wins that primary will not be the one to represent the party at the presidential level when other parties have brought out their candidates. So there are people already on ground who has already, other people from other parties. There's even a lady involved, wonderful, that has also indicated interest to run for the position. So whether you like it or not, there are people who sincerely wants to make a real difference, okay, who wants to do whatever it takes to bring about the nation into that position or into that light that could potentially transform the nation, but how are these things going to play out? How are these things going to work out? Is everybody going to sit down and pretend like we're not aware of the things that are going on? The time to arise and to do something needful is now. The time to desist from the deceitful game we play and we tell ourselves is now. The time to do something worthwhile, to say, we are a people, we have a voice, and then we must make a difference is now. By the time we've got into that position, then we're on our way to making things better for every one of us. Other than that, there is nothing particular being said. Osinbajo, like we're hearing, allegedly has been asked not to run because Tinubu has indicated interest, and for him not to show himself as an ingrate, the best thing for him to do is just to share his own ambition and wait for a later date. With that, is that going to happen? We'll watch and see. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now.